Hi friends, my name is Nandita. I am from Andhra Pradesh.
Good morning dear students. Today we are going to discuss about excretory products and their elimination from chapter 19 CBSE syllabus class 11. Children, now let us discuss the summary of events occurring in a nephron. Children, first we will look into the materials transferred in traces, nephrons region, process involved and mechanism. Come to the material transferred in traces like glucose, amino acids, protein, albumin, vitamins, hormones, Na+, K+, magnesium 2, Ca+, H2O, HCO3, urea, uric acid, certamine and ketone bodies are transferred in traces, and these are transferred in nephron region like Bowman's capsule and process involved as glomerular filtration and mechanism is ultrafiltration. Then come to the glucose, amino acids, hormones, vitamins, Na+, K+, Mg+2, Ca+2. Observe in the region of proximal convoluted tubule and process involved in reabsorption and mechanism is active transport. Then come to Cl. This is the region which we can observe in proximal convoluted tubule and process involved in reabsorption and mechanism is passive transport. Come to the water. Water we can see in the region of proximal convoluted tubule and we can see the process involved in reabsorption and mechanism is osmosis. Come to the material transfer traces in urea or we can observe this in the region of pro-convoluted tubule and process involved in reabsorption and mechanism is diffusion. Come to H2O. It is we can observe this in the region of nephron called as narrow region of descending limb of Henle loop and process involved is reabsorption and mechanism is osmosis. Then come to the material transferred in traces like Na+, K+, Mg+2, Ca+2, Cl minus. We can see these are in the region of nephrons like ascending limb of Henle loop and process involved as reabsorption and mechanism is diffusion. Then come to the material transferred in traces like inorganic ions as wide part of ascending limb of Henle loop and the process involved in reabsorption and mechanism is active transport. Then come to the H2O. We can see the region in nephrons as a distal convoluted tubule, collecting duct, etc. and process involved in reabsorption with ADH and mechanism is osmosis. Then come to the material transferred in traces like Na+, we can see this region in distal convoluted tubule, collecting duct, collecting tubule, etc. and process involved Na+ is reabsorption with aldosterone help reabsorption secretion and mechanism is active transport. Then come to urea, the last part of collecting duct, reabsorption with aldosterone help secretion and diffusion. Next come to the material transfers in traces like creatinine, hypuric acid, foraging substance, and we can see the region in proximal convoluted tubule and the region process involved in reabsorption with aldosterone help secretion and mechanism is active transport. K+ and H+. Again we can say distal convoluted tubule, process involved in reabsorption with aldosterone help secretion and mechanism is active transport. Next come to NH3. Distal convoluted tubule, process involved in reabsorption with the aldosterone help secretion and mechanism involved in diffusion. Next come to the urea. We can see urea in the region of nephron is ascending limb of Henle loop, thin pair, process involved in reabsorption of aldosterone help secretion and mechanism is diffusion.